Two drug lords negotiate. Uncle Y has drug raw materials, and the other boss wants to forcefully acquire Declan. He wants Uncle Y to call out a false case to save time, but Uncle Y says the false case can only be valuable in my hands. The purity of his blue ice can reach 9%, while the poison of Declan's subordinates can only reach 70% at most. Uncle Y's main leverage in the negotiation is his intention to partner with Declan for access to Declan's sales channel. He shows his blue ice sample and says, "I'll give you 35% of the share." It seems small, but Uncle Y's blue ice is more valuable. This will make Declan made more money than before. He asked Uncle Y why he wanted to cooperate. Uncle Y told him that Mike was going to retire, so he needed a partner. He also wanted Declan to give Mike $500,000 as an introduction fee. Facing Uncle Y, who had such a strong aura, Declan couldn't help but ask, "Who are you?" The answer is very simple. He is Walt White at home and Heisenberg outside. Declan finally agreed to cooperate, and Nike also received 500,000 yuan. Xiao Ji asked when he could get his 500,000 yuan. Uncle Y said it wouldn't be long. So the group formed by the three of them was officially disbanded. Nike also reminded Xiao Ji to take good care of himself. He didn't realize he was in danger. After Xiao Ji left, Uncle Y picked Todd to be his assistant. Xiao Ji could make the best horizontal ice by herself, but Todd was a complete beginner, so Uncle Y had to teach Todd gradually. Todd, despite being stupid, was still very serious about learning and had great respect for Uncle Y, which helped Uncle Y's business return to normal. After getting 500,000, Mike didn't leave much for himself. He asked his lawyer to deposit the money in a bank locker. The largest sum of money was given as hush money to 9 people in prison. Mike left a small part of the money for himself, and the rest for his granddaughter. He hid the car keys on the beam. This will be his emergency plan. I have to say that Mike's sense of crisis is indeed very strong. Hank found a breakthrough when his men caught Mike's lawyer depositing the hush money as usual, but he was caught by the DIA. The lawyer was caught and admitted to having slept with his wife. Uncle Y was crying in Hank's office. He mentioned that his marriage had broken down. Hank was also a nuisance. It was the second time that this Li Enjin brother had come to his office in tears. However, this was just Uncle Y, just acting. In fact, he came to retrieve the wiretap. How could Hank think that he was a drug enforcement policeman and Li Enjin in front of him was a drug dealer? His subordinates returned to report the situation, and Uncle Y in the room happened to hear Mike's lawyer's confession, so he quickly contacted Mike. Mike, in the park with his granddaughter, was told by Uncle Y that his lawyer had confessed and the DIA was rushing to arrest him. After speaking, Mike saw the police car approaching. He realized that he would never get the chance to say goodbye to his granddaughter, who was still playing on the swing. He called Saul, Uncle Y, and Xiao Ji. Nike asked Saul to help move the car he parked in the parking lot. Money hidden in car. Nike ready to flee. Saul didn't dare to leave due to financial dealings with Nike. Uncle Y could. He took the car keys and opened the bag in the trunk. It was discovered that there was not only money but also a pistol. Uncle Y drove to the agreed location, saw Nike, and explained why he came in person. He wanted to reveal the list of 9 individuals because the DIA had already uncovered them. Nike offered hush funds. Without the hush money, Uncle Y was concerned that the 9 people would betray him. Nike scolded him, saying, "If you didn't want to be the boss, if you didn't kill Uncle Fried Chicken, nothing would have happened today." After that, Nike got in the car and prepared to leave. Uncle Y's anger peaked as he walked towards Nike with a gun. Nike opened his bag and realized the gun in the holster was missing. Now,